Hi everyone, it's Amber Katz from beautyblogging.junkie.com, and today we're going to talk about how to achieve sexy, undone, tousled texture in your hair. So this is kind of an intense process, hence I have a lot of things to discuss with you. So there's a few steps to this process. And I have my hair, I've already gone through the process fully because, in the interest of time, I didn't want to go through my entire head, but don't worry, I'm going to walk you through how to get sexy beachy waves for summer on your own. So the first step of the process is starting out in the wet phase with, your shampoo and conditioner in the shower. With Herbal Essences Totally Twisted shampoo and conditioner. This stuff is really hydrating. It's really good for encouraging your natural waves, and even if they're not so natural, it really helps to encourage your hair hold on to texture better. And it smells really nice. It smells like wild cherry. So that's always good, and they're very inexpensive at your local drugstore. Get involved. That's step number one. Step number two is sectioning your hair, starting at the bottom. Actually, conveniently, the underneath section of my hair is actually kind of straight, so it's straighter than it is on top. So we'll have a really good natural experience showing you how to achieve this. So what you do is section your hair, clip the top up so that you can work with it, and you're going to want to spray a little bit of a wave spray. My favorite one is the Beachy Coif Oceanique Tousled Wave Spray. It smells divine. Beachy's products are really, really good. So I'm actually just going to spray it all over the bottom section. Then I'm going to take this much. Actually, I would like to brush it through also before I curl it. I like to use the Beachy curling iron, and it doesn't have a clamp because a clamp doesn't really produce this like carefree beachy effect. A clamp sort of gives you prom hair, which nobody needs. The funny thing about this Beachy is that it comes with this Michael Jackson glove, actually, because it doesn't have a clamp. You sort of have to wrap your hair around it, and you have to be careful not to burn yourself. Because I'm such a pro, I don't really use the Michael Jackson glove, but if you're so inclined, feel free to use it. So the secret to getting beachy texture, now that we're on step 3, is you don't wrap your hair around the curling iron the way you would if you were just trying to get glamorous waves or old Hollywood waves or even, prom waves. So you'll take maybe like a 2-inch section of hair, and what you do first is twist it. Because if you don't twist it, you'll get too precious and perfect of a wave. And then what you do is carefully wrap the hair around the iron. I like to hold the bottom, I don't know if you can see, so that, it's secure. And what you do is you hold it for, it gets kind of tedious, but I like to hold it for about a minute, I want to say, in each section. So to go through the whole head, it probably will take you about, 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how much hair you have. So we're holding, and we're holding, and we're holding. And you want to also make sure that, you plug in your iron beforehand, and you have to let it get good and hot first. You don't want to start this while it's, sort of lukewarm. Otherwise, it won't hold the curl. And you'll also want to leave, an inch or two at the bottom out, because that will leave the end of the hair uncurled, which is the essence of beachy texture. So it'll give you a more natural effect. Okay, so then you take it out. It looks kind of funny, and then what you're gonna do is just sort of pull through it with your fingers. Normally I'd go around my whole head and do a little section here, a little section there. I'd do the whole thing, letting more hair down from the clip as I go until I get to the top section of my hair. And then I would go through and, sort of finger comb it, but I'm going to just finger comb this section now. And then take down the whole head so you can see how it looks. I even like to spray, even during this part, a little bit of the wave spray, just to sort of set it and keep it, from looking too perfect. And then final step is I like to use a dry shampoo to sort of create like a natural matte texture, because you don't want anything to be too shiny or perfect with this look again. So to create the dry shampoo will sort of infuse volume, which is good, and aerate your roots a little bit, and it takes down the shine factor, but it doesn't look, you know, grungy. It'll just sort of take down the shine factor and make it a little more, you know, the texture a little more undone. So we'll spray a little bit of this. Not a ton. You just want to spray a little bit. Also, it'll extend your blowout or your style for longer, because it'll keep your roots from getting greasy. And then shake it out. If you don't have blonde hair, you're definitely going to have to work through the dry shampoo with your fingers and sort of finger rake it through. But it pretty much, it blends pretty well the lighter your hair is. And that's it. I'm ready to hit the beach. It's so weird that no one's invited me to their beach house. Anyway, I hope you guys try that look out. Let me know what you think and get into it. Talk to you soon.